Call of Duty World at War was a game changer for me. Get it? Game changer? Growing up, I had almost a hipster attitude towards other consoles such as the PS3 and Xbox 360. I loved Nintendo, especially the N64, and I flat out refused to admire any games from other consoles. Yes, I was crazy, I know. This game was one of the first games for the Xbox 360 I ever played, and it led me on a journey to discover many more amazing games for other consoles. Everybody in my group of friends played Call of Duty. It was like the thing, you know? Even my brother, who received an Xbox 360 for Christmas, used to play Call of Duty 4 quite a bit. But it wasn't until I started hanging out with a friend that actually owned a PS3 that I was able to get in touch with the game. With this friend and others, we would play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 pretty much every time we were at his house. We always ended up playing the map Estate because it was a cabin and, you know, it was cool. Me being the socially awkward kid I was and not wanting to be that guy, I played, and yes, I hated it at the time. But I did love the attention of being the crappy player that just suicided with the rocket launchers into my friends. One time when I was going to spend the night at his house, he put in a game that I had never played. The game was Call of Duty World at War, and admittedly, it grabbed my attention. I've always had a weak spot for World War II stuff. So he went to this mode called Zombies, put the controller in my hands and said, "Here, have fun." Oh my god. I got so scared and I have no idea why. I've never really played a game mode like Zombies. I felt so alone, having to watch all the wood barriers at once and constantly checking my back. I swear to god I was having a panic attack jumping around the level, doing the thing people do with their controllers where they push it left or right, almost as if to make them move faster. And the best part was, it was round 1. I died at round 2 I believe and couldn't get any further by myself. Well, from then on I was hooked, and we ended up playing Zombies together the rest of the night. I told my brother about the game mode and he actually bought the game. This started my addiction to Call of Duty World at War. I wasn't addicted to the campaign or the multiplayer, but the zombie minigame. We loved the map, Nacht der Untoten. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher these names so bad. And would always do the typical camp in the grenade corner upstairs until you die. Round 17 would be insane to achieve. And if you did, you would take a picture, then the next day at school, show everyone, and be the man for the rest of the day. We didn't have a computer at the time, so we didn't know that new maps were being released. My friend who gamed a lot showed me the map Shai no Numa, and told me about the other maps that were available. We were able to download them even though we had no computer, because I guess my dad was still paying for internet from when we had one. He was never really that good with bills. So we hooked this magic cord up to the Xbox and boom, bought all the maps. That was so thrilling to me. I was very internet naive at the time. And this is also when I discovered that you could play with other people from around the world. Since we blew all our money on the maps, we actually didn't have enough money for Xbox Live. But we had a system where we would just create a new account every month because Xbox actually gave you 1 month free live for registering. Talk about abusing the system. After we downloaded the maps, I instantly favored Der Riese. The whole teleportation thing was awesome to me, plus you could upgrade your guns. I felt like the map just had the best overall design, with places to train the zombies or to camp. We usually ended up camping on the balcony by the first teleporter, which is pretty typical. Me and my brother used to play this map all the time, and if we were lucky, we usually ended up getting to about round 30 to 35. Shai no Numa was actually my second favorite map because it introduced the gun the Wonder Waffle, and I mean that gun kicked ass. It shot out lightning at all the zombies and absolutely obliterated them. It was awesome. I also liked the random perk generator, even though it screwed you over half the time. Oh come on, Juggernaut, please. Oh god damn it. The 4 different areas that you could go to were pretty cool too. That water was an ass though, too many deaths because of that crap. Verrückt was okay. I don't know, I liked how you started out separately and all, but I swear this map gave me claustrophobia. It limits the ability to run around insanely, and I don't know, it just feels too small. Still, it is a really fun map though. I just never really got into it. I always wished I could get in the middle and run around the fountain training the zombies though. The sad thing is the map Nacht der Untoten became my least favorite map over time. I think it's because there were no perks in the map and it made it seem too hard. Plus it was really small, and not that much to it other than the 2 doors and a stairway to open. One thing I became insanely addicted to was the Nazi Zombies storyline. Yeah, I guess people liked it so much they decided to throw a story to it. I used to stay up all night reading theories and watching videos on the various Easter eggs from all the maps. The people who designed the Easter eggs really did a cool job of relating events and other things in the Zombies mode to events that happen in real life. If you're ever bored, check out some of the theories online. They're definitely a cool read. My favorite Easter egg is definitely the one where you throw the monkey bomb into the furnace in Der Riese and it just like kind of flips out. It actually used to really scare me as a kid, like it just starts screaming and Although it had no real purpose, it was terrifying but funny at the same time. An honorable mention has to go to the hidden songs found in some of the maps. I still listen to those songs today and they were actually really good. My favorite song has to be Beauty of Annihilation. Alina Seigman and Kevin Sherwood are amazing artists, and you should definitely check them out. My favorite guns to use were the PPSH, the Wonder Waffle, and the Trench Gun. The PPSH was just so boss, man. The Wonder Waffle, well, it shot electricity. Come on, what more does need to be said? I don't know. And the Trench Gun was just so satisfactory to shoot the zombies with. The only reason I don't include the Ray Gun is because I've actually never liked that gun. I felt like it made the game too easy. I liked more of a challenge to the game. And also, I killed myself a lot with it, so it kinda sucked with it. This game got me into most of the Call of Duty games to follow on one condition. It included zombies. I played Black Ops 1, which was pretty fun. I loved the moon map, even though half the time I wouldn't even get to upgrade my gun. And I played the theater map a lot too. Black Ops 2 was when I started playing multiplayer and zombies. I was sure stepping up in the world. I know Call of Duty is sometimes considered as one of the oh my gosh same game every year type of games to some people, but I actually really enjoyed the zombies mode. It's simple and easy to jump into, unless of course you're 12 and have a panic attack like I did. But overall, I loved World at War. It consumed a lot of my time, especially when I was out of school for the summer. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed listening to what I remember about Call of Duty World at War.